I'm mounted on Carly's T-Rex position. I'm going to slide hand into the collar. Start to bug the neck so Carl wants to make a grip and start pulling my arm away. If you notice, there's a bit of an open elbow there. So I just fill the space with my knee. Okay? And now from this position, once I have that, this hand will switch from here to here. And now I put my weight on Carl and I move into S-mount position. Sorry, bro. So now all my weight's across his diaphragm. My left arm feeds through and grabs my hip. I lean towards his legs and I don't let go of this hand until I replace it with my left leg. And now we're into our armbar position. Again, there's a ton of grips Carl can make, but the one we like is this one, and you'll find this at beginner level a lot. So from there I'm going to switch my grip. This is the Tarikoplata leg, so that's the grip I want. So I just swim it around to here. I can use my free hand if his hands are quite high, although that will probably give me the triangle, so you'll probably keep them down low anyway. And then I just bring my leg over the top. Escape my other one. Tarikoplata is there. I'm just doing technical stand-up. I bring my foot behind, put my hand on the mat. Tarikoplata is there. So again, rather than getting into the whole battle of grip, breaking the grip, just go for the Tarikoplata. So from mount, again you can get into the armbar from side control from any position. We'll just go over the mounted one. So I open up the lapel, hand on the collar, start bugging for the cross choke, looking for this reaction. I want to be able to get this arm out here. So I'll bug it in and he'll pull it out, and then I just fill that space with my knee. Re-grip on the jugular because I don't want him getting his elbow to the mat. A big escape from the armbar is Carl moving his head this way and getting his elbow to the mat, and then that's going to end up in bad positions for me. So we want to be trying to close things down before they happen. So once I put the hand on the collar and I bug the neck and I slide up to here, that hand grips, never leaves that position. Now let's get this leg in tight. So I just lean from my left to my right and I curl that in. Crook of my arm and Carl's arm. If his elbow's on the outside here, I'll kind of bump it through a little bit. I want it just over my belly button. And then I don't let go of this hand until I replace it with my left foot. And you've noticed now I don't lift my hips to get the Carl's no way is he going to get his elbow to the mat to escape. And now I'm in. And now he's going to go hand to hand. So we all know blatant grips, we're wasting energy. This is the Tarikoplata leg. So I switch from here to here. And now from that position, I just lift my leg over. If it's high, I can push down, lift it over. Foot goes in the hip, I just escape my hip. Nothing changes, right? I just do technical stand-up. So hand comes in the mat, foot comes back, I physically sit up to here, put my hand on the mat, and then I start to get into my position. I have the bite, his wrists behind the back of my knee, I just do my pressures again, raise my elbow, move my left foot towards his head, and smear my butt towards the butt. Again, one more time on that, just cut an angle. Hand goes in the collar, bug the neck. Carl's keeping this tight. I might have to just get that bite. So I fill the space with my knee. Once I make that pillow with my knee, hand switches, and I switch my base. So I move my head from being over Carl's to being towards his legs. Dig the crook of my arm in. Now I don't let go of my right hand until I replace it with my left heel. Then he gets hand to hand. So that's the Tarikoplata leg, so I have to re-grip, and that stays until I finish it. Okay. If his hand's high, I'll use this hand to push down, but if he knows what he's doing, he'll be keeping it tight. So I just bring that over, put my foot on his hip, and I just escape my hip. Now, the back of my knee is where I want it, okay? Over his wrist. Now we just do technical stand-up. So I put my hand on the mat to the left of Carl's left ear, plant my right foot on the mat, and physically just do technical stand-up. I keep my weight on him, until I put my hand on the mat. Now I need to get the weight off my left foot, so you just turn, smear it in.